Thank you to Diane and the rest of the I2B2 community for having us. This is not our first time here, but first time as a sponsor, so it's great to see so many familiar faces. I have the unenvious role of standing between you and lunch, so I promise we will be very short. I want this to feel a lot less like a commercial and more just an introduction to a team of people that have been dedicated to making research better, making it smarter, faster for over a decade now. So I just want to share a couple points with you and then we'll move on to lunch. It was working. There we go. All right. So again, my name is Vince Dietrich. I'm a partner at Chartis. I've been at the firm for 17 years now, a little over 17 years. I lead our research advancement practice, where we work with our clients to develop funding opportunities, operationalize programs, apply technology, and provide analytical models to make strategic decisions about their research. We're a mission-driven firm solely focused on healthcare, so it's the only industry that we serve. All phases of healthcare. We have over 1,300 colleagues serving 900 clients, helping them to bring to belief that healthcare can be better for everyone. We're based in Chicago, but I live in Pittsburgh. My colleague here, Jake Schreiber, is in Arizona. We're all over the place. We have projects and colleagues that spread across all 50 states. And we work really hard to maintain our reputation. We've received high marks for our client impact, our satisfaction scores, our colleague satisfaction scores. And most recently, we were the first firm to be awarded the best overall management consulting firm, as well as the best IT services firm in the same year. Really proud of that. So I'm going to let Jake tell you a little bit about what we do in research and why.
All right, well, thank you, Vince, and I think it's still morning. Good morning, everyone. For you it is. Yeah, as Vince pointed out, coming from Arizona, it was a 40-degree difference from boarding the plane and getting off the plane, but I welcome it today. So we just want to go over a few more slides before everyone gets to the fun part here. Speaking specifically about our research advancement practice, we're really privileged to get to partner with so many amazing institutions and people. I think in the last 2024, it was something like 17, it's up on the slide behind me, 17 of the top 20 NIH federally funded systems throughout the country, and really just want to get to all 20, right? We really love working with really smart people, and looking out at this audience right here, we're really happy to be here. We're lucky to be here. I know it's turbulent times right now, but this is what makes this country and this world really great. Hearing about the varied experiences and learning about all the new technologies and advancements within the healthcare area specifically. So this slide just represents how Chartis views kind of the holistic research environment within an effective research organization. One of the things that we see actually working with a lot of different health systems and university settings is sometimes we see very effective alignment between strategy, people, technology, and operations, but sometimes it's localized, right? Maybe it's a specific department or service line, whereas there's discrepancies maybe at a higher level, right? So a lot of times we'll come in and partner with organizations to help standardize. Can be an ugly word, but yeah, sometimes standardize, or at least get everyone on the same page and aligned. How we translate that into actual project work, I think we have about 8 examples here that we've done at various different locations, everything from coming in and doing quick rapid assessments and diagnostics and strategy recommendations to program design implementations, or also specific study implementations. And that can span the whole gamut from being part of the grant writing process to being boots on the ground, program management, program partners, advisory partners, liaisons to the funding agencies, all sorts of interesting things, as well as we're talking a little bit of a technical conference here, a lot of work in the research, digital, and analytics transformation space, working with IT departments and research departments and making sure we're bridging any gaps and making sure everyone's aligned on what's mission critical. So to kind of wrap this up, we have just a few case studies that we'll circle through. The first one, probably very familiar to many of the people here. I see many partners from the Enact group wonderful institutions across the country. A colleague of ours, Elena, who is joining virtually today, serves as the program manager for this really important project, and I'm have the unenviable task of trying to fill in for her for a few months before she comes back here. But short version, helped work to set up this program, I don't know, 10 years ago or so, along with Vince right here. Coordinated multiple different institutions to get together to form what is currently the nation's largest federated network of patient data, right? Over 140 million records across 57 academic institutions, and that can hopefully continue to grow. A lot of great work here, continues to do all sorts of fun things, and we'll hear from many of the people involved as this conference continues. Another one that Vince has a lot of experience with is the All of Us program. We're partnering with the University of Pittsburgh, one of our anchor clients, helping set this up operationally, right? So not just program management, but also design and workflow development and all the fun SOPs that go into that. It helped implement a new I2B2 instance there to support recruitment efforts and patient identification, and it's been a really large and successful program with over, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of participants. Recently got to partner with another great academic institution here to really hit that IT piece that I talked about earlier. So the institution wanted to develop a new framework. They realized that there needed to be a greater alignment between the IT teams and the research department. So being able to work collaboratively with leadership at kind of a provider level is another offering that we provide and see a lot of value in going forward. And our final profile here is just generalized common data model selection and implementation. Obviously, we're speaking to really great common data model experts here in I2B2. But what this institution was doing was realizing they were a little bit, they were missing opportunities by not having a core common data model capability, right? So maybe a specific project would utilize one common data model, or they didn't, and they would have to harmonize data every single time they went through it. So we were able to partner with their leadership, both in the clinical research space, as well as the analytics and informatics teams, to say, okay, well, let's actually set strategy, let's host workshops, get C-suite buy-in as to what the value here, which is to align with the strategic goals of expanding their research capabilities and becoming more attractive for grants and funding opportunities by saying, hey, we actually not only participate in these, but we want to be a leader in this space. So being able to be part of that, help create job descriptions, facilitated the interviews and hiring processes as well, and really set up the program as a foundational capability and then connected them to all the great resources here in this room, including a few that I see in particular, to help get them up and running. So with that, I think our speech is over, and am I allowed to adjourn everyone for lunch here? I was going to say, I'll hand it over to Mark, but I wanted to claim credit for that, but that's okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody.